Alright y'all, I got my braces all welded up in there, so those are good to go. We did get the clutch back from the machine shop, and you see they got the hole drilled in the shaft. I got the hole, drilled in there. So yeah, I think everything's good to go on that. So next we need to take this shaft out of here, which is all down in there. You guys can see there, we gotta get this shaft out of there so we can move it back so we can tie it into the throwout arm. But we need to get this running board off first, which should be a fairly easy job. There's just 2 bolts, one right there and then one down there, and then up under here there's like a clamp thing right there, so that shouldn't be too big a deal. So I'm gonna get some tools gathered up and get this fender, or get this running board pulled off. So y'all hang out. Alright y'all, let's see if we can get these bolts out back here. Hey, that won't come out real easy. Awesome. And I've already got the one off the clamp on the front. So let's oh, there it is. Hey, that's a piece of cake. Alright. Yeah, you guys can see the original color there was like a yellow orange, almost a cat yellow. Yeah, so now just need to drive that roll pin out of that arm over there, and we should be able to slide the well, you guys can't even see what I'm talking about. Alright, yeah, there, that's better. Now we just need to drive the roll pin out of that arm over there and see if we can't slide this clutch lever out. So I'm gonna work on that. We'll bring you guys back if I get her done. Alright y'all, here's a little better shot of, we gotta get this roll pin right out of there, which I've already tapped it with a hammer a few times. It does move back and forth, but I didn't notice it until I just started working on it. But there's a cotter pin, hairpin, whatever you want to call them, right there. Put the light over here. Yeah, right there. We got to take that out, and then it should slide out. So I'm gonna work on that. All right, y'all. I think I showed you before, but got the drive shaft in. We pulled the foot plate off there, or the foot well, or running board. There you go. And I was trying to figure out how far back I can move the clutch pedal, that clutch shaft, and I wanted to go ahead and I set the dashboard back on because the steering has to come up, up through here. So wherever the gearbox is, whether I use this one or try to modify a Cub Cadet one, I think modifying a Cub Cadet one would work better, but that'll determine how far back I can move my clutch pedal. Right now I've got it kind of marked out at like 4.5 inches. I would like to come back probably 5 or so, but if I use this gearbox here, I'll run into the problem with where the clutch is at, hitting where that shaft comes through. So I have to stay way ahead of that because that spur gear, how that gear moves. So I would have to stay clear up into this like 4-inch area. So I'm gonna head in for the night, but I am definitely gonna think on it and see where we're at, and if I can round up a Cub Cadet gearbox, I think that would be the best solution. I don't have any extra ones laying around. I'll probably text Mark and see if he's got one. I'm sure he does, but yeah, so that's where we're at for right now. And when we make a decision, we'll move on, bring you back. Alright, y'all, we're up here at my daily shop. I messed around with this a little bit at the house. There's some rust in here. I've soaked it down good, but we're gonna put some heat on it here. It's just easier to do it up here than at home. So yeah, I'll set y'all up, and I don't know if we'll do a time lapse. We'll set it up. We'll get some heat on this and see if we can't get this broke loose, because I checked, and if we take this spacer out and move this shaft over this way, oops, that way, we should have just enough room to get the drive shaft past this. So I'll get you guys set up, and we will start heating and beating. Alright, y'all, we heated this thing up, twisted her with the old piper wrench thing. She'll spin a little bit, but I can't get her to come up off, so we're going to split her with a grinder. So here we go, give her a whirl. Alright, y'all, we got that split, got it off the shaft there. I got into the shaft a little bit, but it ain't gonna hurt anything, you know. But you can kind of see there sort of where it was wearing in. I'll get this cleaned up, get the inside cleaned up, get the outside of the shaft cleaned up, and this was just pressed on there, you know, on this end. So what I'll probably end up doing is cleaning this end up here, since it's It's just barely cracked, it's not actually cut. We'll drive that back down in there, throw a little bit of bead of weld, because this is the outside here. We'll put it in from this side. We'll throw a few tacks of weld, kind of weld that up, re-clean the inside up, and then, like I said, clean that shaft up, and hopefully that amount right there will give us enough to get that shaft to clear the PT or the drive shaft. So that's going to be it for right now. We're going to head home. Probably won't video anymore tonight. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Alright, y'all. We're back here at the home shop. I got this bracket here flipped to the other end of the spacer that was there. Just got some tack welds on it. Put a little weld here where I cut it, and then I made some spacers up to take up the slight difference, you know, from here to here, since we're moving it this way. So there's not really a good way to get the camera in here and me in here, so I'm gonna stick this thing in and see if it fits, and I'll show you the results. Alright, y'all, got that in there. We got plenty of room, you know, on here. I may actually my spacers I made up for that side there, well, for that side there, were a little bit long, but no big deal. What I may end up doing is actually moving this over, you know, a little bit, and then take this gap up, you know, give me about a 1/4 inch between the steering shaft and this, to get me lined up better on my steering column, because as of right now we're gonna have to cut this and put like a universal or something, you know, a couple of them in there, you know, like here and here, to get this thing back over where it's supposed to be. But if we move that thing over 1/2, 3/4 of an inch, we may be able to sneak it in there without the universal joint. Don't know yet, but yeah. So she's in. I'm happy. Yay! And it actually works. You know, there it is. You know, I do have this side over here bolted in tight. I did the back screw bolt back here. You guys probably can't see that, but down in there, did the back one. But yeah, it's in tight, and she's on there. So happy. Things are working out. So yeah, it's been a long day. Been a long week getting back from being sick. I think we're going to call it for this video. I got to get it edited and get it uploaded. So yeah, I think that's good ending point right here. We'll pick up finishing that up here after in the next video, and then move on to working on the throwout arm for the clutch, and moving the clutch pedal. By the looks of this gear, this is what I was kind of worried about, see how that gear comes forward. If you're just kind of looking down through here, I need to miss that gear going through here. Let me get that light down there. Yeah, I need to miss that gear right there. I need to miss that when I put the shaft through the side here. So yeah, it's gonna be a trick. It's gonna be tricky, but we can do her, you know, because I can't move it back any further here, because, you know, the gear comes around the back side, you know, and that'd be way too far back. So yep, I mean, we could come up higher, come above it, right in front of that steering shaft, which might be a possibility. So I don't know. we'll worry about that when we get to, after we get this thing mounted. So, all right, y'all. That's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate y'all hanging out, and if you made it this far, please hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down there in the bottom, too. Appreciate y'all. This steering's been on my mind since I started this thing, but I'm happy we got it taken care of. Happy we got the drive shaft in, lined up. It's nice and free. Just keep plugging away at it. So again, appreciate y'all, love y'all, and we'll catch you all on the next one. If you're not subscribed, suggest you subscribe. So anyway, just suggest you. It's free. So anyways, catch you all on the next one.